Good morning, my extremely gorgeous partner. How did you sleep last night? That's good. I slept amazing. I mean, this 4-piece king-size bed set and these My Pillows that you found at Williams-Sonoma, which, in my opinion, you paid way too much for. You do remember that I am a vampire, and I could have hypnotized the cashier, and we could have easily walked out, and you, my dear, would be $500 richer. Anyways, these 1,000 thread count Egyptian cotton sheets and blankets against our exposed bodies. Sweet fucking Lucifer. I slept like... Well, you know how you humans say, "You're so loud you could wake the dead." Nothing was waking this undead creature of the night. Well, except maybe if I had your lips and your hands up and down my body. Oh, come on, babe. You know I have my best humor this early in the morning. So yeah, how did you sleep? Well, you keep not believing me when I say that we vampires are very talented with what we have, and we know a thing or two on how to, quote, put you humans to bed. We found more ways than just tasting that exquisite blood that courses through that beautiful neck of yours. I love running my fingers along that vein of yours and feeling that slight pulse. What? What? I thought you liked it when I kissed your neck. Oh, come on. You know how I can get this early in the morning. You know it happens to us vampire men too. Oh, come on. You can't expect me to wake up next to you looking like a snack and not have a reaction. I can't believe we've been married for a month and you still haven't figured it out. Then again, we did wait till marriage, which was the best decision I have ever made by marrying you. Boop, boop, boop. Anyways, I just want to tell you a rather riveting dream I had that you were in. Here, come closer and rest your head on my chest. I know my chest is hard as stone, but I want to play with your hair. I love feeling the warmth of your hands against my abs. It's truly a sensational experience, especially yesterday because it was abs day. Anyways, my dream was really trippy. Do you humans still say trippy? I'm just trying to keep up. You humans come up with a new slang every hour, it seems like. I just barely learned stan. Everyone on my Instagram keeps saying they stan us and they stan BTS people and they stan this, that, the other person. I don't know. I lose track. And I had no idea what it meant. As I was saying, My dream started out with me standing by my lonesome on the beach, the one by the pier where we had our first date. The moon was enormous. I mean, the high tide should have been flooding the city. I wasn't wearing a shirt, and I was exposing my Adonis of a body. Just joking. But I was wearing my black slim hyper-stretched chinos paired with that black belt with the bloodstains on them, or well, the small imperfections that look like them that you bought for me. And it had that silver, well, that black and silver satanic cross belt buckle that you bought for me off Etsy. I didn't have any shoes on, so my feet were just in the wet sand, and the rather lukewarm ocean water was tickling my feet. Then the water started to glow, and I realized it was thanks to the glowing plankton you humans have here. It was absolutely mesmerizing. The blues and the purples and the greens. Magnificent. And then, here you come, literally out of nowhere, rising out of the ocean. You walked out of the water, and you were looking stunning like an angel, if heaven existed. You had this glowing aura around you, surrounding you. The color was a mix of indigo blue and wine purple. Well, as you walked closer, I slowly realized you were... well, if we're being honest, you were in your natural form, the way I prefer you. You came up to me, and your voice was just as melodic as it is now. However, it was quite ethereal and echoey, like it reverberated off of the world. You were telling me how I am the next in line as head patriarch of a powerful vampire clan, and I'm going to be this king, and you were going to be by my side through it all. It was divine. And when you stroked my face with the back of your hand, sort of like this. My body literally collapsed like a ton of bricks to the sand, and you kneeled over me and took this black diamond-encrusted flask and drizzled this thick liquid over my body and then in my mouth. It tasted like blood, but like I said, it was very thick, like maple syrup or the honey that we steal from our neighbors. It sent my body into a frenzy, and my true vampire form came out. Then everything went black for a brief moment, and then, boom, a big flash of light, and when everything cleared up, I was wearing this elegant all-black outfit that looked like it came straight out of Game of Thrones, and a black crown too with blood diamonds. We were standing out on a ledge of a castle in the middle of a town square, I believe, and everyone was, I'm assuming everyone in the village, city, whatever, was there. You were next to me wearing this black Greek robe. You looked at me and you kissed me with those soft lips of yours and said, "Hail to the king." When I looked back to look at the people, it was suddenly nighttime and all the citizens were kneeling before me. Yet they were looking up at us, and their eyes, I kid you not, were glowing red. They all smiled, and they had shiny metallic vampire fangs, and started chanting this Aramaic chant. And then that's when you hugged me from behind, and then I woke up. I know, right? I mean, my family was well known and respected back in my village over 300 years ago. But that was because we were, I guess, the quote-unquote mafia, if you will, of the village. I was about to be what some would consider a lieutenant, I believe they're called. But apparently, one of the other men from a rival family had a secret, and he attacked me and made me what I am now. However, it did not take long for him to realize that that was the last fucking stupid mistake he ever made. I made an example of him. But I chose not to be like him. Instead, I decided to become this handsome devil and search for the love of my life. And they turned out to be you, baby. I know it may seem odd in our vampire culture. Our partners, we typically marry other vampires, but fuck that. I'm head over heels in love with you and everything about you. When I feed on you and your blood that tastes so goddamn fucking delicious flows down my throat, it sends electricity down my spine, and I'm sure you feel the same way considering the sounds and moans you make when I do. Well, hey, I always want to make sure you experience the best because you deserve the best. Speaking of which, I think it's time for my morning feeding. And since you're already in the position you are, how about I just adjust myself? Just gaze into my vampire eyes with those mesmerizing eyes of yours. I love you so much. You are the love of my life. Hold me tight if you need to. Your blood, it can do things to me. I love you. You're the best. Oh, baby, that was pure euphoria. Just stay there, exactly the way you are.